What's up, black and white sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video for you guys. All right, Rose Rants already broke the news to you guys that Eli Manning has been benched for first-round pick Daniel Jones. And he said that Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer. And he actually said that Alex Smith is a better quarterback. Now, I just wanted to give you my 2 cents on Eli Manning, and I completely agree. Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer, not even close, to tell you the truth. Now, Eli Manning came into the league in 2004. It was still kind of a running the ball era in a way. I would say the passing era kind of started a few years later, but for 99% of Eli Manning's career, he played in a passing era. And if you look at his stats, his production, the man has been mediocre. He really has been. I mean, he hasn't been great in one single season. His best season was in 2011. He threw 29 touchdowns, but he threw 16 interceptions. He's always been a high turnover guy. And the man has never made the All-Pro team. The All-Pro team is where they say you are the best of your position for this season. It's not like the Pro Bowl selection. Now, the Pro Bowl selections, everybody makes them. But yet, Eli Manning has only made 4 Pro Bowls. 4 Pro Bowls in 16 years. That's not a perennial Pro Bowler, in my opinion. Definitely not. He was a good quarterback, but there was a lot of years he was pretty mediocre. Back about, I think, 4 or 5 years ago, the man threw 18 touchdowns and a mind-boggling 27 interceptions. I was thinking, my goodness, any other quarterback would have lost their job. The man has been pretty much a bum for about 4 or 5 years now. And he is just punch drunk now. He's shot. He's a shot fighter. He's done. But looking at his career, even when he won his first Super Bowl, that season, I remember 2007, there was talk about actually benching Eli Manning. That was real talk right there, because the man was inconsistent. He's always been inconsistent. The man was never going to have a 100 QB rating. He's never had a 100 QB rating in any season. His career rating is like 83 or 84, which would be good for the 90s. If he played in that era, that would be really good. But in a passing era, your QB rating needs to be over 90. It really does. And he has an 84 QB rating. That's not very good in this era whatsoever. I mean, the Hall of Fame, it's a joke. It's a joke with Eli Manning. It really is. Do I think he'll get in? He probably will, just because of 2 magic carpet rides. And that's what they were. He won the Super Bowl twice. He threw the luckiest pass in Super Bowl history, and he completed one of the great passes in Super Bowl history to Manningham back in 2011. That was a really, really great pass. But outside of that, is there any season that Eli Manning to you was like, this guy's one of the best QBs in the game? Is he one of the best QBs of all time? No. Not even close. If you let Eli Manning in, guess who you're going to have to let in? Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was actually more spectacular than Eli Manning was when he won the Super Bowl, I think in 2012. He went full Joe Montana. He had 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions during that Super Bowl run. Joe Flacco has never made a Pro Bowl. He's never been an All-Pro. He's never been considered a great quarterback. He's not getting in. But yet, you will let Eli Manning in? And in some ways, Flacco, actually in a lot of ways, Flacco and Eli are essentially the same people, except Flacco doesn't throw as many interceptions, but Flacco is a turnover guy as well. But Eli Manning, to me, is the most overrated quarterback in the history of the game. No doubt about it whatsoever. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he'll probably get in just because of 2 magic carpet rides. Now, it'll be interesting to see if he gets in on the first ballot. He's definitely not a first ballot guy. But even these guys on ESPN actually have a poll up actually not a poll, they were just asking these experts if Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer. And 9 of them said yes. 3 said no. I think another 3 said undecided. And even the ones that said yes, they put a caveat with it. They said yes, but he wasn't one of the best at his position, but his stats don't say that he is. Then why are you saying he's a Hall of Famer then? Some of these guys should actually have Hall of Fame votes. If you're a Hall of Fame voter and you're talking like this, Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer. There's no other way to put it. But that's just my thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on this? Eli Manning, Hall of Famer? I just don't see it, guys. I don't see it whatsoever. But let us know what you guys think about this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.